Welcome back to Enlightenment. I know it's been a while. I missed y'all too. Believe me. Look, I fell off for a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. But guess what? I'm back. And I'm coming back with a fucking nice guest host. Like, he ain't just my family, he my homie too.
That's right.
So I want y'all definitely introduce y'all to Easy Senior.
Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
And we got a lot of shit going on for this one. This is my welcome back to Enlightenment. I know y'all fuck with me. I know y'all must thank you for all my subscribers. Thank you for everybody who like tuned in and all the views and everything we've had. I'm back. House of King Studios gang. I just want to let y'all know that. So first and foremost, I'm gonna let my guest host introduce himself.
Hey, like you said, Easy Senior on all social media platforms. So check me out. That's the letters EZ. On Facebook, SENIOR. Instagrams, EZSR. Snapchat, everything, man. Just hit me up, follow me. I'm even on TikTok now. I even got into the little young way.
Damn, you on TikTok?
Yeah, man. Hey, I was resisting TikTok for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
I still haven't done TikTok yet.
Man, I was seeing people get sucked down the rabbit hole. I'm watching people just watch video after video, and I used to be like, man, that's dumb. But then, you know what? I finally had to break the mold. I'm like, man, let me see what these young people are doing. Let me get on this TikTok, and now I become a TikTok addict. I'm trying to go through treatment right now, so I can get off of it.
So, so what's your favorite social media though? So do you like TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook?
Man, okay, you know I'm an OG. I'm an OG.
Or Twitter. Twitter. I don't forget about. Sorry.
To me, I know Twitter's like the wave for all celebrities and all of that, but for me, like Twitter's too basic, man. Like it's just tweets. Like that's boring to me. I'm a Facebook baby, man. I came into the generation. I was a college student.
It's a fact.
So
okay. Facebook, when we was in college, Facebook came alive.
Yeah. So
and we old heads, we different.
Right, so that's where my people are. But I'm definitely tapping in with other generations, and I realize that other platforms are definitely the way to make connections with people outside my network.
Right.
I appreciate what Instagram, and I appreciate what TikTok offers you, because like my following that I'm building on TikTok is global. Facebook is the homies from the neighborhood, people from college.
Yeah, but isn't like Instagram or Twitter global too, though?
They are. Like, I like Instagram, but Twitter's just too basic for me, man. Like, I don't know, just 160 characters. I don't know. I ain't with all that. But hey, anyways, I'm on that.
Still look him up.
Yeah, I'm on that too, though. So get at me.
Wherever he's at. Shit, man. Hey, I wanted y'all to know that I did not forget. Like, I just wanted y'all to know that I'm back, Enlightenment, and I'm coming back bigger and better. Look at the environment. I know y'all don't see the background. We're getting bigger and better. I just want y'all to know that. I didn't fall off like that. I did, but I didn't. I came back better. I did, but I didn't. So shit, hey man, my first question with you, not that I'm trying to like interview you because he's a host, but you've been watching the finals at all? Like I've been watching the finals and like Steph Curry going crazy. I really want Boston to win. I want new blood. I mean, Draymond Green's getting on my nerves. He needs to shut his mouth. Like every time he opens his mouth, he wants to talk shit. Like that needs be quiet. Like,
hey, well, this is what you got to respect about Draymond. Draymond is using his basketball platform to build platforms like this. And you can't do that unless you run your mouth. So I mean, really, Draymond has created a persona and a character that's marketable in the podcast world, in the social media world.
That's not the problem I got a problem with, though. Problem is that you're doing it in a weirdo way. Like, he's out there, like, grabbing people's shorts and shit. Like, he's, like, almost pulling people's pants down and shit. Like,
what about Dennis Rodman? I mean, let's
take
it back to our day,
too.
Right? Oh, all right, then.
Hey, I'm just saying, you don't got to do it in a weirdo way. Like,
but I'm saying Dennis Rodman's celebrity probably was bigger than his game, right? I mean,
just because he's fucking Madonna?
Well, I mean, Draymond ain't got a Madonna, but I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying that I feel where Draymond's coming from. I feel like it's allowing him to make money outside of sport. I don't think that a Dennis Rodman would ever be the celebrity that he was just rebounding a basketball. Now, do I agree with him putting on a dress? That's for another conversation. But
weirdo. It's a weirdo. These niggas is backwards. He backwards. You talking about he put on a wedding dress, not even just a dress.
Hey man, that stuff sells. That stuff sells.
Man, look.
But really, I mean, let's be honest about, basketball in the finals, because I respect what you're saying when it comes down to wanting to see some new teams win.
Right. I just want to see something new.
Yeah.
Like Boston ain't won shit forever, since Ray
KG.
Allen and KG.
KG.
And that was 07, 08 or something.
And Minnesota rode that way.
Right.
We acted
and
like,
I always respect KG.
Yeah, we acted like, they were the home team, even though they were like home away from home. But I feel you and want to see something different. But at the same time,
That's like the Patriots. You want to see the Patriots win every year?
But you did want to see Tom Brady do the impossible with them rings. I mean, so there's two sides to it, right? Like, I want to see Steph Curry step into the GOAT conversation.
All right, and that's kind of my next question for you, Easy. Where do you put Steph Curry? Like, is he in the top 10 all time to you?
Top 10? Man, look, if he gets another ring, you gotta argue top 5.
Whoa.
You gotta argue top 5.
That's cap.
What will he have? Like 4 rings?
Yeah, 4 or 5, yeah.
4 rings?
4, yeah, 4.
Man, one of the producers run the number check, man. If Steph Curry wins, is he gonna be on the 3rd ring or the 4th ring, man? Let me know. I'm just saying.
See, this is backwards.
I think he's gonna have his 4th championship.
You're gonna put him in the top 5 of all time basketball?
Okay, so check this out. He's got 3 right now. If he wins this one, he's gonna have 4.
Okay, so what? You're putting him over Magic Johnson?
I'm just saying he's changing the game.
I'm asking you. Are you putting him over Magic Johnson? Hey, believe me, y'all, we ain't even got into the topic yet. We just talking sports and hip hop yet.
Okay, so
you putting him over Magic Johnson?
I'll say
Isaiah Thomas?
Yes.
Hey, Rico, that's cat.
Okay, so this is what I'll say about Magic. Magic.
He's over Magic Johnson?
Magic changed the game. Definitely changed the game. I feel like Curry has to be in the conversation with those guys. Like, maybe he's not necessarily LeBron, MJ, Kobe conversation, but he's got to be in that next tier.
So when you say 5, who's your top 5? What you talking about?
Man, okay. So I'm trying to put my old school bias to the side. I'm trying to put my old school bias to the side. But you can't do that, though.
You can't put your old school. You talking about all time.
So, like guys I've seen, I would say that Curry in this era is more unstoppable than Magic was in his.
You out of your fucking mind. Excuse my language. You out of your fucking mind. Magic was a 6'9" point guard.
He was.
He got 5 chips. Went to the final. Only time he lost was Larry Bird and Jordan.
Okay. So if I compare him, you can't
even put Curry over. You can't even put Curry over Larry Bird.
What? Oh, you crazy.
Larry Bird got 4 or 5 chips. He got
crazy.
3 MVPs in a row.
Yeah.
So what are you talking about?
But in an era that was far less athletic, where guys were drinking beer in the locker room, smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, that was allowed then.
And Larry Bird didn't do what Curry is doing right now. Larry Bird was a good shooter, but Larry Bird's not even like top 5 shooters of all time.
So you're putting top 5. So you're going. So who's your top 5? I'm
gonna break them into tiers.
Jordan, he's not over Jordan.
I'm just gonna say you got Jordan, LeBron, Kobe in a
he's not better
tier,
than Kobe.
Right?
Well, where do you put Wilt? Where do you put Kareem?
You know what I don't like to do is talk about people I ain't never seen.
We saw Kareem.
I'm just saying.
We're 80s babies.
Man, I was not watching basketball when I was 3. That's like when people bring Jim Brown to me in football. Like, bro, I can't speak on that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like to talk about guys that I never watched play basketball. So I'm only gonna keep it focused on what I know. I seen Magic. I feel like LeBron.
I gotta get the football
Magic.
with this dude. I gotta get the football with this dude. He don't know nothing about basketball.
Oh man,
you don't know. I gotta get the
football. You gonna do me like that?
I'm just saying. I gotta get the football.
Who else in the history of the NBA shooting from logo and knocking them down? Before
that
Curry,
makes you top 5.
I'm just saying who was doing what he was doing. Who's coming down, scoring 30 and 40 points, but shooting from like 10 feet out. Nah.
Dale, I saw.
Dale I know is a computer, man.
Hey, shout out to Dale. Though. I saw you with this nigga. Dale's like he's greasy. He's with So his wife was with this white dude that played for the Patriots, tight end.
Yeah, that's wild.
He took his wife.
Yeah, that's wild.
He's a straight player.
Hey, maybe it was like a wife swap.
I see you, sweetie.
Maybe it was a wife swap. Some people are into that, man. You know they Hollywood, man. They operate.
No,
different.
I think he did it on purpose. That he found her. He hit on a DM like, "Hey, you want to go to dinner?"
Hey,
all of a sudden,
even the OGs is using social media, man.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
I'm
everybody's accessible now.
it's all over the internet. You can check that out.
Everybody's accessible.
Dale's fucking his ex-wife.
Man, look,
He's fucking his ex-wife.
Only Dale I know is a computer, man. Dale Curry's to me, he's not even relevant in this conversation, man. Let's just be real. Steph got to be in GOAT conversation.
Let me get the football.
4 rings, all right. He gets 4 rings. You got to respect 4 rings.
I know. I do respect him. I think he's great, but you said top 5. He's like, that's some crazy shit.
If Curry was not playing for Golden State Warriors, even when they had KD, Golden State would not have any championships in those championships.
Well,
D Wade won a championship without LeBron.
He did,
right?
But he had Shaq.
At like 40 years old.
We know what you're talking about. He still was
like 40 years old. He had Shaq. He had Alonzo Mourning, Gary Payton. Come on, now you saying I don't know hoop, but I know a little bit about hoop. That man had all of a sudden he's talking. He had the geriatrics team. That's what I'm saying. Come on, we got to put more respect on Curry's name.
And they were playing, and the team they were playing was weak.
Oh, it's the NBA. Nobody's really weak. Like these are the greatest players in the world.
Man, look.
In the world.
Let me get the football.
In the world, Craig.
Let me get the football. This guy like Craig. So, how you feel about the new football season? Like, I know you're not necessarily a Viking fan. You're a 49er. Even though he's from here, he be doing that 49er shit.
Don't do that. We got a lot of Minnesota followers. I don't need nobody hate me. I need people to follow me on social media. So, you know what I'm saying?
Viking life.
Don't burn me up. First off, I'm a hometown fan of all my hometown teams. Now, again, I'm an 80s baby. My first exposure.
Hey, Rashawn, when you see this, you know he lying.
Man, Rashawn's not even a Vikings fan. He likes the Oakland Raiders or whoever the Raiders are nowadays. I don't know.
Las Vegas?
Whatever they are. So he can't even comment on that. But shouts out to Cuz, though. But I grew up in the 80s. My first football team that I ever watched was Super Bowl champion 49ers. I fell in love with them. You know what I'm saying? But I've always been a Vikings fan, going back as far as I can remember, you know. So I support home teams no matter what. To be real with you, I'm not even necessarily a fan of football. I'm more so of teams. I'm a fan of players. Like, I respect great individuals.
Okay, who you like right now in the NFL?
What players do I like right now in the NFL? Man, like, there's a lot of great young talent.
And you a coach.
I am. So, you know, I think being a coach makes it hard to be a fan of teams because I'm a little bit more critical of how they move and how the players switch from team to team. And I don't look at it from like a cheering standpoint. Like I break down the game a little bit more. But you know who's getting hated on, who's really to me, probably a top 5 player in the NFL, but they try to put a lot of talented players in front of him.
Who's that?
Cooper Kupp. Like,
I mean, didn't he just get a deal? How's he getting? He's got $80 million.
But from a fan perspective, and let's just be honest, like football is dominated by African American players, right? I feel like the fans still try to give the nod to some of the black receivers in the NFL because he's a whiteout. So I feel like sometimes people try to put him number 3, number 4, number 5, but this man ain't been stopped in like 3 years. He dogged them in the Super Bowl. I don't feel like
he dogged them all season long.
Yeah, but people are constantly still trying to give somebody else the number one spot.
The Packer guy ahead of him.
Yeah,
Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
And you know what? You know, I'm glad you're out of Green Bay. I'm glad. I'm happy.
I'm not a Packer fan either.
No, I know, but I don't fuck the Packers.
Yeah, I'm not a Packer fan either. But who I feel is the best player in the NFL, hands down, the best player is that defensive tackle from the Rams, Aaron Donald.
He just got rich too. He's already rich, but
I feel he's the best football player in the NFL and arguably one of the best ever. And I know that's hard to say because he plays. I don't know about ever. I know it's hard to say because he plays a position that doesn't get stats, but the man literally does things that aren't supposed to be like humanly possible.
Yeah, they said about Lawrence Taylor too.
Yeah, he's up there in that conversation. Like, it's well known that Lawrence Taylor was on drugs every day, didn't even
I don't
know
even
the
know.
plays.
I don't even know how he even last. He was smoking fucking crack in the locker room.
Man, he didn't know the plays. So for people out there who don't know this about football, like there's a defense called the 3-4 defense. It was created by Lawrence Taylor. That whole stand-up, pass-rushing defensive end / linebacker position.
Yeah.
Lawrence Taylor created it because he didn't know the play. So he was an outside linebacker. He would just walk up to the line, and when in doubt, he would just blitz the quarterback. So then they started making a defense like that. Like, we're going to have a linebacker step up there and rush the quarterback. And it was all because Lawrence Taylor was out there not knowing what the hell was going on. So
take from Easy, Enlightenment. Hey,
I heard about that.
And I'm about to go in the state of hip-hop.
Heard about that.
How do you feel what Kanye's doing? I heard a little snippet. Drake's coming back this summer, supposedly. I don't know if you're a Drake fan or not.
Yeah. Big Drake fan.
Kanye, he started this stuff. He's signing athletes. Jaylen Brown, too, right?
Yeah. How
do you feel about hip-hop? Like,
man, well, I mean, just to talk about just the crossover between hip-hop and sports, obviously there's a strong connection between hip-hop culture and athletes. Athletes want to be rappers. Rappers want to be athletes, right? So it is almost a perfect marriage. I think if we're going to talk about Kanye, we got to take it back to Master P, though. Like, Master P was the first guy who jumped in the game, signing Ricky Williams, trying to work deals out.
Yeah, but he's not doing it like Kanye.
No, I'm not saying, but I'm saying you got to pay homage, because Kanye wouldn't even be thinking like that.
I mean, Jay-Z was doing Jay-Z. He's owner of a team.
Jay-Z came in second. In fact, Jay-Z had what's the basketball girl from Notre Dame who's in the league? Skylar. Yeah. So I mean,
Skylar something.
I think that Kanye
Drake tapped her.
What has that got to do with it?
I'm just saying. We were talking about Drake. I don't know. This nigga Drake tapped everything. Like, I don't know. Like,
we're gonna get into who tapping who a little later, according to the notes. We're gonna get into that. But I feel like Kanye, he's a marketing genius. Like Jay-Z's a marketing genius. I think he's gonna get his athletes some great deals. I do question his team. Like, what professionals does he have around to make sure that his athletes are going to get the best contracts necessary? Because that was the one thing where P messed up. Like, he didn't really know the sport. So we just got to see if Kanye's going to be able to produce and get these guys the money they deserve. And if he's hiring the right agents and lawyers that really know how to work these NFL contracts. That's really what it's going to come down to. If not, the whole thing could flop, And I do feel like some people got to know a name. I hope not. I mean, he's done well in fashion. He's selling people holy T-shirts and raggedy jeans and funny-looking shoes, and it's working. People are paying thousands for it, so maybe he's going to do the same thing for athletes. I'm happy what he did with AB, putting AB in a position to continue to make money.
He's a clown.
AB?
He's a clown.
Well, so is Kanye.
Yeah, but Kanye even like AB clown. AB took his shirt off and throwing his shit in the... AB's a clown.
But wasn't Kanye stalking his ex-wife and texting her new boyfriend? I mean, that's all clown activity. It don't mean they're not great in what they do.
Hey, don't they got 4 kids together or something though?
Man, I don't know what they got.
Whoa.
I'm just saying they genius. They're talented in what they do.
Look, I'm not calling a girl we broke up yesterday. First of all, but your baby mama you got 4 kids with.
I mean, hey.
And then Kim, and then you go with Pete Davidson. It's not like she went and got Shamar Moore or something like.
Well, look at her dating past. I mean, she got sex tapes. She done been
Ray
with
J,
Reggie Bush, the basketball player from Chris Humphrey, right here from Minnesota.
Shout out Minnesota.
Yeah, from the crib. Did he go to y'all school? Did he go to Tartan?
Nah, he went to Hopkins.
He went to Hopkins. Okay, so I mean, you got to look at her resume. Like, I mean, what do you expect?
Hey, BDF, if you're watching, or when you do watch this, hey, stop recycling those hoes. What the fuck you want Kim Kardashian for?
Hey, man, we in 2022, man. You know they gonna come for you on the misogyny tip.
Hey, I know. I don't want Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson, he's out there.
Hey, I can't wait till we get to the Lori Harvey subject. Talking about being recycled. Oh, God. Are we not recycling them or are they recycling us in 2022?
Hey, it's not me. That's not my question, Lana, because I know Lana's going to come. She was going to tell me, what the fuck you talking about?
Hey, they might be recycling us nowadays. I heard you recycled.
Hey,
They said they
I've
know
been
the Wayne in these streets.
I've been victimed. I have recycled.
But have you been recycled?
Probably. Probably. So like, I'm going to, I guess, ask you a first question.
All right.
We're gonna get into hip hop shit.
Okay.
Let's get into Kevin Gates.
Ooh, fire.
How do you feel? Like, I've been listening to that shit. I don't know. You heard it is?
Man.
What do you feel about that? Or what he's talking about, like, in that freestyle?
First, I want to take one step back and say, I like Kodak Black, right? I like Kodak Black.
I do too.
But
he's a weirdo, but I like him.
But Kodak Black made a song, Super Gremlin, that had a really great beat, a great hook, but it left me kind of feeling like, because the verses weren't that good.
He don't really got flows like that.
Well, that's my point. Because some people want to like goat Kodak, like Kodak's like
shout
one of the
out FAMU.
Oh yeah,
he's from Florida.
Florida boys.
Kodak,
you know what I'm saying? And I rep with the Zoes. You know what I'm saying? The Haitians. But I want to say that when Kevin got on the beat, he took a cold beat and a cold hook and like just turned the song into something crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of them examples of like where the mixed style freestyle is better than the real song. Like the song is fire to me. I don't think I've like re-listened to a song that many times.
If y'all ain't heard that,
go
check that out.
Yeah, super general, man. It had me like reading lyrics. I ain't read lyrics on a song in a minute. I'm like, dude, what is he talking about? I'm Googling the people's names he's dropping and everything. The song was just, it was crazy. But I think the one thing that kind of stood out to me, being that I'm a big Gates fan, is that he's always told us a lot about his relationships and the love that he has for Drika. And I think that's why he gets a lot of female fans too, because females kind of like lust over Kevin and the affection that he shows his woman. But for him to come out and pretty much tell us like Drika cheated on him.
Like, he's talking, man, that shit was crazy. He's talking about how much Adderall, how he got skinny. Man. He was in the gym taking 3 Adderalls a day.
Yeah.
He was talking about how he was drinking to take his pain away. Like, that shit was going ill.
He was going deep. But I feel like a lot of rappers don't really tell you their story. That's what we're missing in hip hop. You talking about like the state of hip hop?
Yeah.
Like rappers really ain't talking about nothing.
The only one that talks about that shit is when Drake starts crying.
Yeah.
About every bitch he loses.
Yeah, all the strippers that get taken from.
All the strippers and Rihanna
and
whoever's hoes are for the week.
Well, that's what I feel. I feel Kevin, because it's like he gives you a look into his life, and I feel like this song right here, he gave us into a look on a deeper level, because basically he was like, look, all these songs I was writing, I was selling y'all a story, and that wasn't even really the true story. Here's the real story. I was actually selling y'all some bullshit, but I was actually going through more than what y'all thought I was going through.
Right.
You know, hey, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Let's role reverse. I'm the host.
Right?
If you got a Drika, like if that's your wife, or just wife in general, and she cheats on you, because according to the song, she cheated with a personal trainer. If she cheats on you, you gonna forgive her and keep holding her down and like try to work through it?
No. Once you're not loyal to me, I'm never laying down with you. Once you're not loyal to me, fuck you. I don't give a fuck who you are.
All right, so
once you're not loyal to me, we got issues. I'm an Aries. Like I'm from the 80s. Like my mom taught me. Like once you're not loyal to me, you cross that line, we ain't got nothing to talk about. I don't care if we've been married 20 years. You're fucking a trainer while I'm at work.
Or in jail. So let me ask you this. If you cheated in the past, does she get a pass to cheat one time?
I mean, does she know I cheated? Or
I mean, Kevin Gates got other kids.
Well, that's different. That nigga, he's dumb. You should wrap up when you're married.
What would you do?
If I cheated
and she
knew about it, does she get a pass?
Yeah, does she get a pass to do it?
No.
Damn.
I'm scavenger like that. I'm scared. I don't know, man. I'm an asshole. Nah. Once you cheat on me, like, and you have the nerve to let me find out, or tell me, we're done.
Damn.
But I'm like the type, like, I don't DM my exes. Like, I don't talk to them. When we're done. Like, we ain't never talking again. I hope I don't see you at the grocery store. Like, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Like, I'll fuck your best friend. Like,
Oh.
I can't. You the fuck away from me. Yeah, I'll go a demon time. Like, you got the nerve to tell me you cheated on me.
Yeah.
And tell me to my face, you fucked the personal trainer.
Hey,
I'm gonna say, bitch, get the fuck out of here.
Shouts out to Kev for trying to hold his family down, though.
No.
You know?
Okay, what are you doing?
They got,
what about you? Let me ask you that question. So your girl, if you have a girlfriend and you tell her she fucked the trainer, and she came home, Leo, I'm sorry, he bent me over the table. You're telling me she's good?
Well, first off, I am a personal trainer, so I'm probably the one that cheated on you with.
Okay.
I'm a retired personal trainer. Don't hit me up in my inbox asking for a workout. I'm not training nobody. I'm done with that. But man, you know what?
If you don't say what I said, that's cap. There's no way I want to work it out.
You know what?
Yeah, you thinking about Andrew Wiggins and your bitch? Get the fuck out of here.
So I'll say this. If I'm in Kevin Gates' position and I've had kids with another woman during my relationship with my wife, I might try to like work out a polygamous situation.
Yeah, but ain't no bitch gonna do that with you.
I'm saying,
you see.
I'm saying if I got a Drika, like she might be down. Like, look, you got the trainer. I got my other little family over here. We just blend this family.
Hey, listen, we ain't even Kevin Gates. No girl's gonna let us ever do that. We because we better find special women. Man. We gotta import them.
They were? Yeah, so I'm saying, and there's women out here who are honestly thinking about polygamy these days. I've had a conversation with probably about 3 of them that are entertaining that conversation.
You talked about that.
Yeah, like there's women out here really thinking about it. Hey, gas prices is high right now. Right? Like life is expensive.
This nigga went to gas rate.
3, 4 incomes is better than 2. I'm just saying, y'all better think about it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so you don't got a problem. You gonna be laying in the bed, you, your girl, and 3 other niggas?
No, we ain't sleeping together. But if all them dudes,
are on the couch,
if they all deposit they check in my bank account,
so what about? So you gonna let them niggas sleep on the couch?
if they all no, they can have their own. You know, we can get a we can get like a little complex or something.
No way.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, they put all their money in the pot. You know what I'm saying?
No way he's letting 3 other niggas lay in the house.
Look, Bang Bros.
Hey, that was the shit. If y'all don't know the 90s, Bang Bros. If you know what we mean.
But you know what? I don't think that every polygamous relationship is like interested in multiple men. To be honest, all the women that I've ever talked to about it don't think that the relationship needs multiple men because men are alphas, men are leaders. And so one woman with multiple men probably not going to work because the men are going to butt heads. But women playing their role as wives and supporters, so a man can lead.
If you lay in the bed with 3 women, that's different.
But again, it ain't even about laying in the bed with them. It ain't even about sleeping with everybody. It's about building together. You know what I'm saying? It's about pooling resources. It's about raising kids. Like if I got a career woman and then I got like the family woman. One woman is out here working in corporate America. Maybe she's bringing home the bag, $80,000, $100,000 or whatever. I'm doing my part. I'm bringing home my $80,000, $100,000. We got $200,000, and then we got one sister wife that is homeschooling. So we ain't got to pay private school tuition. We ain't got to pay daycare.
I mean, I agree with you, but I mean, it's like us, it would never happen. Because girls are not going to, me and you, we come from a different breed. Like, girls are just not going to let us out of their sight.
I mean, we don't have to be out of their sight. We can be together. You know, as long as you can afford to take care of everybody, I think that is something that could be worked through. But the women have to be like sisters. They have to be like friends. It's got to be a team effort. You know what I'm saying? It could happen.
Yeah, okay. Hey, could it happen for you? Hey, Shantae, you letting that happen? Because I just did.
No. Yeah. Leave the producers out of this.
I don't know him. If she has money, is she coming over there? Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, man. I'm just saying anything is possible. It just takes the right people. I'm not saying that I'm the right person. I'm not saying that the woman that, that I deal with will be the right person, but people are definitely having the conversation. It could work. Oh, I told you in trouble.
Hey, I just saying you ain't rolling with that.
Hey.
I want to see that.
If she look good, If she's great with kids,
is she rich,
or she make a lot of money, we might be able to make it happen. I'm saying, but it has to be a conversation between you and your partner first. Like, it's not like you go out and cheat. It's like, what do we want to do as a family? You know, because life, like I said, life is expensive. The real question is, could you handle 2 women?
I fucking no, because they get on my nerves.
Yeah. Handling 2 women is a lot.
That's a lot. Like, you know, I mean, I can in certain situations, believe me, but they got to go home the next day.
Yeah, so you talking about other situations. I'm talking about building a family. You talking about other situations.
Yeah. I don't want to be I ain't. Right, it's tough for me for one. Like,
man,
shit.
I got a daughter. Just raising a girl is hard. Let alone having 2 wives. Oh my God. Like,
shit, man. I want to pick your brain on that Texas shooting.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on that? Do you think teachers should be able to carry firearms? Like, they should have been able to bust back at that little. Well, I guess it was 18?
Yeah.
You think they should have been able to bust back, like had a strap on them, like, you know, in the school, or what's your thoughts?
Yeah. I've been working in education for almost 20 years. Matter of fact, we started out together working in Freedom School back in probably like 2003 or something like that. And I've had mixed opinions about it, but I'll say this. I don't think that every teacher needs to carry a gun, but we might need to get to the point to where there are some guns accessible in certain areas of the school, and you have appointed people who maybe have access to them, or maybe it's like a fingerprint, some type of something, and maybe, you know, whoever's comfortable and goes through the training. So I'm gonna just throw up a hypothetical situation. Maybe on every floor, there is one person who's licensed, trained, and prepared, and got access to go get that gun on their floor. Maybe the principal, you know what I'm saying? So we're not talking people just walking around, teachers walking around strapped, but if we go into a lockdown, active shooter, maybe there are guns throughout the building, and there are some brave individuals who don't mind having that responsibility, who can then go to the spot, get the heat, bunker down, make sure that everything is locked down.
Isn't that kind of almost what happened? I heard the dude that took him down was a bus driver or something. Like, he came in, like, the dude that actually shot. It wasn't the police.
Right. That's what it was. It was like, yeah, he came to help going in. Exactly. So I feel like if I'm in there, like, I'm permitted to carry, right? And I work in schools. So if a school district that I work for said, hey, we're going to have like 4 or 5 people in here that have access to a firearm in the event of this situation, I'm willing to do that. Now, I'm not assuming that Mrs. Smith, the kindergarten teacher, is going to be comfortable shooting a gun. But maybe we have to have people in the building who are, give them access to firearms that, again, are
that situation, hey, rest in peace to y'all. I just want to let y'all know that situation was bad. Like, those kids lost their lives that were like 7, 8, 9 years old. Like, you ain't even lived life yet. Some dude, he was in high school. Because he was bullied, he killed 9-year-olds. But like a weirdo.
But how many times are we gonna keep saying, you know, thoughts and prayers? I mean, yes, rest in peace to them. But how many times do we say rest in peace to these kids? How many times do we keep using this bullying story? Oh, this kid was bullied. Oh, this kid had mental illness. Like, we keep saying that, and then the government goes, oh, gun laws. And then we forget about it until the next event. So when do we take the next step to seriously start protecting our schools? I know that, defending a school is a tough situation. I know that other people could be hurt. But you know what? If I'm defending a school and I die in that moment, or maybe I accidentally shoot somebody else, that's tragic. But watching 10, 20 kids die while we do nothing is not the fix. So I'm saying maybe we just propose some strategies to have armed people in the building.
No, you're not wrong.
To do their best.
Not at all. Not at all. You ain't wrong. So on a lighter note, y'all, I had to bring that up because, you know, that's current events, and that's the shit that's been, like, you know, on my mind and shit. Like, and again, shout out to y'all. Like, I know that was fucked up. But on a lighter note, how do you feel about Lori Harvey? Why she curved Michael B. Jordan like that?
Man,
what happened? I thought he was Wasn't he Black Panther? Wasn't he?
Yeah. Creed, Apollo Creed.
Right. What happened?
GQ's like most handsome man in the world and all that. Yeah,
and didn't she fuck P. Diddy and his son?
Well, allegedly, I don't know that she necessarily slept with both of them, but she dated them.
Okay, you did? Since when do you date a motherfucker and you ain't sleeping with?
We weren't there. We weren't in the bedroom. But I mean, dating both of them is enough for me.
Okay, all right.
Mike B.
Since when do you date someone and then their son? That shit's like weird.
That's crazy to me. But you know what? All right, so right. Yeah.
It wasn't right. It wasn't like she went from the dad to the son.
Well,
hey, you got a son. When he gets older, it's like a girl trying to date you and then date your son. No, your son first, then you. What kind of shit is that? That ain't weirdo shit. You got a son.
Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
I mean, would it depend on what she look like? It depends on what she look like. How fine is she?
Hey,
and then how do you talk to your son afterwards?
Man, the subject was about Michael B. and not the Diddy family.
I'm just saying, Lori Harvey, man, she's trash.
So okay, you say that, but you just talked about giving Kanye a pass for how he's handling Kim K.
So you're Team Harvey.
What I'm saying is that Michael B. knew who he was dating. He knew who he was dealing with, and he figured he could wife her up, knowing her history. And it backfired. Now, we don't know Michael B. personally. We know his resume, but maybe his breath stinks. Maybe he got bad cleaning habits around the house. Maybe he is super square and that's not what she's into. Maybe he's like a Russell Wilson, you know, that don't fit for everybody, right? Maybe he's not cool enough, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, I mean, there could be a lot of things. Maybe he's like psychologically or emotionally abusive. There could be reasons why she's like, I rock with you, but I don't see myself being with you long term, regardless of who you are. I'm gonna give her that pass, right? But on his end, he got to look at her dating history, looking at all the people that she's been with, and he has to think to himself, is this a good long term investment for him? Knowing like she'll date somebody's daddy, you know. I think he was tripping personally. On her end, I think she's doing what she do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, player? You know, game recognized game. I gotta respect what she's doing. She's navigating through the celebrity world, and she's not even a celebrity. She's Steve Harvey's stepdaughter. Like, really, she's nobody.
Right? She ain't no actress.
She's nobody.
She ain't no star.
But we talking about her right now. Shouts out to Lori Harvey for building her own platform by dating all you famous dudes who are blowing y'all money on a girl who don't even really want y'all. Hey, I gotta respect her. She's a player out here, man. She's killing the game. I feel like it's the dudes that are simping. She playing them.
So Diddy simped?
I mean, she dated Diddy, and she was like 22. She dated Diddy. Like, that'd be like you coming back like, bro, I just bagged Oprah. God damn. I mean, if you hit a mama and her daughter, you will be celebrated. You will be legendary in the hood. She's the GOAT. She had Diddy and his son, bro. Like, we gotta respect it. Yeah, like, hey, you gotta respect it. Now, I think she made a poor choice because in her generation, is she gonna have any more opportunities to get somebody like Michael B. Jordan? An Oscar winner, like you said, Black Panther, Apollo Creed, A-list, multi-millionaire black man with no kids. Like, she's probably burned up now. Like, she'll get some futures.
Oh, no, she'll get
you know what I'm saying?
Nah, she'll be getting dick down.
She'll get some futures. You know what I'm saying? She'll get some
one
other
of these producers around here.
Yeah, but is she gonna get another Michael B. Jordan? I feel like if he's as cool as he presents, you know what I'm saying? If he's like that in real life, I feel like she fumbled the bag though.
And I saw you post that the other day.
Yeah.
She fumbled the bag. I don't give a fuck if he didn't clean up, he didn't wipe his ass, his breath stank. I don't fuck. She didn't need to leave that nigga.
Marry him and divorce him later. She might have been able to work him out of a marriage with no prenup. Like, if you a real player, you know what I'm saying? Like, finesse him out of half. Marry him for a few years and dip. But I definitely feel like after this relationship, her stock is dropping. And that's what women got to realize too. Like, men, we're all about the visual. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you look good? Like, we don't really care
No,
about how much
and
money and
that's
stuff you got.
and that's kind of goes into my next question. One of my last. So, are women to catch? Or are men to catch?
Man, men, easy. Men are the catch. Women like to think they're the catch, but like good-looking women are a dime a dozen. I know it's gonna piss some women off.
Right? Hey, he's talking. Don't DM me.
Hey, good-looking
Get in
women.
his DM with that shit.
Good-looking women are a dime a dozen. And not that some of these women out here don't have great resumes, aren't polished, aren't like ideal wives, but the reality is men don't care about women's accomplishments. Like, I've dated women with degrees, and I've dated women who are damn near homeless. Visually, do you look good to me? Are you fun to be around? Are you nurturing? Are you going to rub my back when I'm, sore from the weight room? Are you going to help me out with my kids? But I really don't care like how much a woman makes. I really don't care who she works for. I really don't care what a woman got because I already got. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can bring you into mine. If you got your own, that's great. But I'm not out here like, man, you know what I need to find? A 6-figure woman. No, I'm looking for a baddie. And that's any dude that got their stuff together. They looking for a woman to put on their arm that they could show off. So, and there's a lot of them. Now, are all of them good for us? No, because I also have, a poor track record, you know what I'm saying, of dating some women that look great, but have caused me a lot of problems. But what I'm saying
Me as well. That's a fact.
Yeah, but I'm saying like that, but that's what guys look for. So even if I was a millionaire, like Michael B. Jordan, right? Lori Harvey, bad. You bad. I think I looked up her net worth. She's worth $900,000. So if Michael B was worried about finding like a woman who had status, like he's not. He's dating a chick worth $900,000. Like she can't even pay for his laundry to get cleaned, but he got her though. So
no, you ain't wrong.
So we looking for good-looking women who we feel like care about us and support us. But women, on the other hand, they're looking for that protector, that provider, that person that's gonna do things for them. So they got to find the right guy that's going to provide the things they need. We're just looking for the woman that we want. They're looking for the man they need.
So
we're looking for the woman.
So your thing, the men's to catch.
Yeah, because they need a good man. We just want a good looking woman. Because we're straight on our own. Like I've never heard a dude be like, man, you know what I need? I just need a real good woman, man, to help me climb in life. Like, no man ever says that. I need a real strong woman to support my family. Like, we don't go out into the dating world like that. We be like, man, she's pretty. Man, she's nice. Dude, like, man, she clipped my toenails last night, bro. She cooked a bomb meal. We not out here like, man, I really need a woman who can help me pay these bills. But women, they want to always have that conversation about, splitting bills and all this other stuff. We're not looking for that type of support, bro.
I mean, do you prefer a woman that will, like, let's say you had a girlfriend and y'all live together, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think y'all should split bills?
I had a conversation about this on social media, and a lot of women got hung up on the word split. The whole conversation 50-50, I feel like that's like a certain group of people are arguing about should things be 50-50. I feel like splitting responsibilities, you figure out between the two of you what works for you. You know what I'm saying? So a split could be, if I make $200,000 a year, your share is being at home with these kids, so I don't got to pay no daycare or pay for a nanny. So if you're offsetting that cost, you're contributing money to this home by doing your part. Now, if I make $50,000 and you make $50,000 and we got to go half on just the cost of life, I feel like that's the same. Like if we're splitting bills or splitting responsibilities, if
what's
you
wrong
cook
with
and
that,
I wash the dishes,
what's wrong with that?
I feel like that's how it should be.
I know, but why was girls saying they didn't like what you said?
Man, I feel like they're just
women.
Yeah. I feel like women are just like they're really caught up in this new like super liberal independent woman kick, man. And it started in rap. Was it Webby? INDE. Like, and then Beyonce, oh, my ladies, independent. This stuff kind of
put your shit to the left.
Yeah, like we've been brainwashing women over the last couple of decades, moving them to this space, to this whole like, I don't need a man. And if I get a man, he better take care of me because I can do bad by myself. Like, I feel like that's just a conversation in a small little pocket of people. But realistically, like I was telling some of the ladies that I was talking to, and I'm gonna keep it real because we're black men, right? That's a black conversation because I work in schools and I see Asian couples doing janitorial service together, husband and wife, both mopping and sweeping that floor, both cleaning them windows, bringing money home together. You think that Asian communities are over here arguing about who gonna pay for what? They put it together. You see African families, the East African community, they're working together. They're not arguing about what's your part, what's my part. So when I say split or share, I mean, you do what you do, I do what I do, and we're going to make it good for our whole family. And that's where really we got to get our mindset to, is that we're just working together, you know? And if you make more money than me, then you might carry a little bit more of the other finance. But then maybe I do a little bit more at home. You work 12 hours, I'm only working 8, so now I'm going to do the cooking. You know what I'm saying? If I cut the grass, you grab the weed whacker. Like, we can work. We're lost. We sitting around on Facebook arguing about should we operate as a team or not.
No, so now, I'm going to tell you this right now for y'all out there. But I'm a 50-50. Like, look, if I'm with you, we going half and half. I don't care how fine you are. I don't care how good the shit is. Look, I'll pay mine, you pay yours, we good. But I'm not finna like let you lay up, and I want you to be independent, but I don't want to hear that bullshit like you want some weirdo shit like you want me to take care of you. That shit's cap.
I feel like we should take care of us. You shouted out Lana a little earlier. She was the one who told me some years ago. She was like, relationships aren't 50-50, they're 100-100. I'm going to bring all of me to the table. You bring all of you. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to put all of what we have together. So it's not like I make 100,000, you make 50,000, so you only going to pay 25%. It's no, we got 150. We going to pay all the bills, and whatever is left, we're going to share.
No, you ain't wrong.
And that's what people are missing. It's not about a 50-50 contribution. It's bring whatever you got to the table. Because, baby, when you're broke, when you ain't got nothing, I got you. But when I fall off, you got me. You know what I'm saying? That's
Facts.
what it is.
I told you. Facts. I told you I was coming back with a real one, and he'll be a recurring game host. You'll see him again.
Oh, yeah.
Enlightenment out here. I want y'all to know that I'm back. I did not fall off. I did, but I didn't.
I'm definitely going to be back, man. I appreciate you having me. I've been looking forward to doing podcasts. I always doing Facebook Live. So, again, follow me on the book. You know what I'm saying? I do lives at least once a week. I do the late night live, so I'm on there.
And now you about to be on YouTube.
Yeah,
now
so
you about to, now your shit's gonna
Easy
go
Senior, Easy, letter EZSR, TikTok, Instagram, all of that. People have been telling me to get on pods for a while, so I'm excited for this to be my first one, and I just look forward to having more conversations with people out there. So
right.
Hit me up.
Wayne's World 0417. Holla at me.